SCP-096 is the Shy Guy, probably one of the more famous SCPs that you've ever heard of, and we've done multiple reactions about different tales with him and stuff like that. This one's going to be pretty interesting because it's by SCP Animated Tales from the Foundation, and it's about the Shy Guy in space. Let's react to it, guys. Make sure to subscribe to SCP Animated. Subscribe to me if you like reaction videos, and let's get into this one. The moon. Oh no, that's Earth, and we're on the moon. Gotcha.
Wow. Can't say I ever thought I'd be here.
Dr. Buck
Yes,
in a
how
spacesuit.
serendipitous. Now, we have an important experiment to conduct.
Right. I figured as much. The Foundation never does anything nice like this for no reason.
Right.
It's very simple. Just look at the screen.
Now that's one ugly
B-class.
mother. What do I do now?
We wait.
That's it. He's gonna break down the door. He's gonna start going crazy.
We've got a containment
Power.
breach on SCP-096.
Power, y'all. Power.
In low orbit.
Ha! Wow!
Huh? Is that coming closer?
Direct straight line. Oh! Wow! God!
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Dr. Buck returning to base. Experiment log 096-2742. Status failed.
Yep.
The range of SCP-096 awareness is to now be extended to 239,000 miles.
Wow.
Researcher hypothesis: SCP-096 is able to sense someone looking at them from an infinite distance. Doesn't matter how far we go, it will always know.
That's crazy. Loading. SCP-096 in
For the purpose of this
space.
presentation, it is important to have an operational knowledge of SCP-096.
We know the basics,
Measuring
but let us know,
2.38 meters
Doc.
in height, subject shows very little muscle mass. Arms are grossly out of proportion with the rest of the subject's body, with an approximate length of 1.5 meters each.
Basically,
Skin is
adorable,
mostly
right?
devoid of pigmentation,
What
with
a
no
cutie
sign of any
pie.
body hair. It can open its mouth to 4 times the norm of an average human.
Ugh.
096 is normally extremely docile. However, when someone views its face, whether it be directly, via video recording, or even a photograph, it will enter a stage of considerable emotional distress and will begin running to the person who viewed its face.
Pretty much straight off the file.
That person is designated SCP-096-1. At this point, no known material or method can impede SCP-096's progress.
Just straight towards the target.
The actual position of SCP-096-1 does not seem to affect its response. It seems to have an innate sense of SCP-096-1's location. Upon arriving at 096-1's location, SCP-096 will enter a frenzied killing state.
Yup.
100% of cases have left no traces of any victim.
It just
096 will then sit
destroys
down
it.
for several minutes before regaining its composure and becoming docile once again.
Dang.
To test the limits of its awareness range, we continued our research on various points within our solar system.
Okay.
Whether it was Mars, Europa, or even Pluto,
We know you didn't go to
SCP-096
Pluto.
managed to find the exposed D-class and
Maybe
eliminate
with
them,
anomalous measures.
thus proving my
But still.
hypothesis that no amount of distance can stop it.
Sure.
We now turn our attention to a proposal by Dr. Logan to
All right, Dr.
destroy
Logan.
SCP-096 once and for
Oh.
all.
It's clear to anyone with any sense that there's only one way to destroy SCP-096,
The sun.
and that's to lead it into the sun.
Hardly an original proposal, Doctor. I think we've all heard this before.
Right.
Right, but thanks to the esteemed Dr. Buck, we now know that 096's reach is theoretically limitless. We wouldn't even need to transport it. Just let it do all the work for us.
That would relieve a lot of the logistical confines of other such proposals.
Would it even work, though?
Right.
If the sun can't kill it, then nothing can.
That's
a
the
very
truth.
valid point.
I guess.
The sun is
Now
crazy,
is the
man.
time. We can finally be rid of this nuisance once and for all.
So, but why not just contain it, though?
Dr. Logan's proposal was
I could see-
accepted by the O5 Council.
Yeah.
The actual
could see
employment of the
the
proposal
doctors
was
not
tricky
wanting to
at
do it.
best. Training a D-class for a mission into the sun without them realizing it is no small task.
Oh my
The D-class
god.
was trained in all manner of astronautical techniques in the event of any failure. Once trained, the D-class was sent into space, completing
Right.
Phase 1 of the plan.
Okay.
Phase 2 had two primary objectives. A. Get the D-class close enough to the sun, then expose them to a timed release video of 096.
Yeah.
B. Destroy all existing materials depicting or referencing 096.
Right.
This latter part was highly contentious among Foundation scientists.
Yeah, because they didn't want to
You
break it.
know how many years of research we are just throwing away over some inane throw it into the sun plan?
At least a decade's worth.
I knew she wasn't happy, man.
Exactly! Most of this stuff doesn't even depict 096. It poses no danger.
I know, Collingwood.
Do you think the O5 Council listened to my petition? No. They've ignored the signatures of over 50 scientists.
I think you might want to calm down.
Right.
50! That's some of the top scientists here.
Stop. Everything will be fine.
Oh.
Yes, this plan might be a long shot, but it's the plan.
Yep.
We need to respect that.
That's true. You can't defy the council, baby.
You're right.
Woosah, woosah.
I guess I'm just stressed about other things.
Lauren's still in quarantine.
What? No, just other things.
Uh-huh.
Molly.
Fine, you're right, it's Lawrence. But it's also the principle of the matter.
Whatever happened to
We
Agent
can't
Green,
rubber
man?
stamp
When is he
every
gonna get
crackpot
out?
idea.
Despite protests, the operation was continuing. The Foundation destroyed every piece of material on 096.
Sure.
The idea being that if there was no evidence of the SCP,
They're not looking?
then the likelihood of someone potentially seeing it and disrupting the plan was nil.
Oh, man.
Thus,
They
the
could've got blind
D-class were
people
put
do
to
it, I
work
guess.
incinerating the research.
Sure.
Elsewhere, the plan was ready to enter its final stage.
Okay.
The D-class astronaut was approaching the sun. The 0 hour was here. When the shuttle was close enough to the sun, it would trigger the final step.
Right. Dang.
After being shown the image of 096, the D-class tried everything to escape the shuttle,
Yeah,
but
not
to no
happening.
avail. They were trapped.
Poor
The
D-class,
Foundation
man.
tracked SCP-096 as it left the lunar surface, clocking in at around 25,000 kilometers per hour. When it finally reached the shuttle,
It's fast.
it was not as easily kept out as the D-class was kept in. While we have no record of what
Sure.
happened on the shuttle, we can only assume it followed every other encounter with 096.
Right.
At 1500 Greenwich Mean Time on April 13th, 2021, the shuttle disappeared from Foundation trackers into the sun. The
Just burn
Foundation
up.
saw the operation as a major success. Dr. Logan received
There's
a
no way,
promotion to
man.
site director, and there was much jubilation.
They still have no way to prove it was successful.
That's right.
Perhaps. But maybe just enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
You're telling me to relax. Oh, God, what is this world coming to?
You need to pick your battles.
It's
Fighting
true.
against having a good time shouldn't be one of them.
She's cold, but she's
Really
wise, y'all.
expect me to have fun with them?
No. But this champagne isn't half bad.
Uh-huh. Sip it, girl.
Once again, you're right. I need to learn to not worry.
That's right. That's right. That smirk, though. Uh-oh. Something got left behind. I knew it was too good to be true. Insane. Insane. In the sun, man. There's no dang way. No way, I tell you. That's so crazy. I mean, indestructible is indestructible, virtually or not, right? Very, very cool animation, guys. Make sure to subscribe to SCP Animated. Subscribe to me if you like reaction videos. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. We'll see you next time.